In today's world, military power is no longer judged only by the number of soldiers standing on the ground. Real strength comes from a mix of technology, experience, command structure, global reach, and the ability to respond within minutes when a crisis begins. Some armies look powerful on paper, but only a few can actually influence global events. This list focuses on those forces that can shape wars, deter enemies, and change outcomes far beyond their borders. Starting from the lower end of the top 10, Japan holds a unique position in global military rankings. Many people mistakenly believe Japan is weak because it avoids aggressive military language and follows a defensive constitution. In reality, Japan has built one of the most advanced and efficient armed forces in the world. Its military doctrine focuses on speed, coordination, and technology rather than large troop numbers. Japan's naval power is among the strongest in Asia, with highly advanced destroyers, submarines, and missile defense systems designed to counter modern threats. The country operates some of the most sophisticated radar and early warning networks in the world, allowing it to detect potential attacks long before they reach its territory. Japanese pilots fly advanced stealth aircraft, and their training standards are extremely high. What makes Japan dangerous is not loud military posturing, but precision, readiness, and the ability to neutralize threats quickly in the Pacific region. In any regional conflict involving East Asia, Japan would be a decisive force within the first hours. Just above Japan is Turkey, a country whose military strength is often underestimated outside its region. Turkey's army stands out because it is not just trained on paper, but tested in real combat environments. Over the past decade, Turkish forces have been actively involved in multiple conflict zones, giving them experience that many modern armies lack. Turkey has invested heavily in its domestic defense industry, reducing reliance on foreign weapons and developing its own drones, armored vehicles, and missile systems. Turkish drones, in particular, have changed modern warfare by proving that relatively low-cost unmanned systems can destroy advanced enemy equipment. Turkey also has one of the largest standing armies in its region, with strong ground forces and rapid deployment capability. Its strategic location between Europe, the Middle East, and Asia gives it enormous geopolitical importance. Turkey's military strength lies in its flexibility, battlefield experience, and willingness to act decisively when its interests are threatened. This combination makes it one of the most effective regional military powers in the world. The United Kingdom comes next, and while its army may be smaller in size compared to others on this list, its influence remains significant. The British military operates on the principle of quality over quantity. Its forces are highly professional, extremely well-trained, and deeply integrated with intelligence services. The UK maintains a credible nuclear deterrent through its submarine fleet, ensuring it remains a serious strategic power. British special forces are regarded as some of the best in the world, capable of operating silently in hostile environments where conventional troops cannot function. The Royal Navy maintains global reach, protecting sea lanes and supporting international operations far from home. What truly sets the UK apart is its experience. British forces have been involved in global conflicts for decades, and this long history has shaped a command structure that values planning, coordination, and adaptability. Even with fewer troops, the UK can project power rapidly and effectively when required. As we move higher on the list, South Korea emerges as one of the most battle-ready militaries in the world. Living under the constant threat of conflict with North Korea has forced South Korea to maintain a state of permanent readiness. Its army is large, disciplined, and supported by advanced technology. South Korea operates modern fighter jets, missile defense systems, and one of the most capable artillery forces on the planet. The country's military training focuses heavily on rapid response, urban warfare, and joint operations with allied forces. In the event of war on the Korean peninsula, South Korean forces would not need time to mobilize because they are already prepared. Their strength lies in readiness, coordination, and the ability to fight a high-intensity conflict from day one. Germany represents another type of military power, one built around organization, engineering, and alliance leadership. While Germany avoids aggressive military language due to its history, it plays a central role in European security. The German military emphasizes logistics, armored warfare, and coordination within NATO. German tanks and armored vehicles are considered among the best in the world, designed with a focus on protection, mobility, and firepower. Germany's strength is amplified through alliances, allowing it to operate as a force multiplier rather than a standalone aggressor. In any large-scale European conflict, Germany would be a backbone force supporting both logistics and frontline operations. France stands as one of the most independent military powers in the world. Unlike many countries, France maintains full-spectrum military capabilities, including nuclear weapons, aircraft carriers, and overseas bases. This allows France to act without relying entirely on allies. French forces are highly experienced in expeditionary warfare, particularly in Africa and the Middle East. Their ability to deploy troops quickly and sustain operations far from home gives France a unique strategic advantage. So the French military combines strong leadership, professional troops, and advanced equipment, making it one of the most capable armies outside the traditional superpowers. India's military strength is built on scale, manpower, and growing technological capability. With one of the largest armed forces in the world, India has the ability to fight prolonged conflicts if necessary. Terrains, from deserts and jungles to high-altitude mountain regions. This has forced it to develop versatile training programs and specialized units. India also possesses nuclear weapons and a growing navy, increasing its influence in the Indian Ocean. While challenges remain in modernization and coordination, India's military power continues to expand steadily, making it a key global player. Russia enters the upper tier due to its vast military inventory, nuclear arsenal, and experience in large-scale warfare. Russia's strength lies in its missile forces, armored units, and strategic deterrence. It maintains one of the largest nuclear stockpiles in the world and has demonstrated its willingness to use military force to achieve political goals. Russian military doctrine emphasizes overwhelming firepower and rapid escalation, making it a dangerous adversary in any major conflict. China represents a rapidly rising military superpower. Over the past 2 decades, China has transformed its armed forces from a manpower-heavy army into a modern, technology-driven force. It has invested heavily in naval expansion, missile technology, cyber warfare, and space capabilities. China's military strategy focuses on denying enemies access to key regions while expanding its influence across Asia and beyond. Its ability to produce weapons at scale gives it a long-term advantage in sustained conflicts. At the very top stands the United States, whose military power is unmatched in terms of global reach, technology, and coordination. The U.S. maintains military bases across the world, allowing it to respond to crises almost anywhere within hours. Its Air Force, Navy, and Special Forces dominate modern warfare, supported by unmatched intelligence and logistics systems. The United States does not just fight wars, it defines how modern wars are fought. The 7th strongest military in the world belongs to Germany, a nation that has rebuilt its armed forces into a highly disciplined and technologically capable machine since the mid-20th century. Germany does not rely on sheer numbers alone. Instead, it focuses on precision, coordination, and engineering excellence. Its Army, Navy, and Air Force are designed to operate seamlessly with allies, particularly within NATO. Germany's tank units are some of the most advanced globally, combining heavy armor with mobility and firepower that can dominate any conventional battlefield. Beyond its equipment, Germany's strength comes from training and doctrine. German soldiers are taught to think strategically, operate under pressure, and execute complex maneuvers with precision. The country also invests heavily in cyber and electronic warfare, ensuring that it can defend critical infrastructure while disrupting adversaries. While Germany avoids aggressive posturing on the global stage, it remains a force to be reckoned with, capable of tipping the balance in any European or global military engagement. South Korea takes the 6th position, primarily because of its constant state of readiness. Living directly across from North Korea, South Korea maintains a military that is trained to respond to conflict immediately. This army is large, highly disciplined, and equipped with cutting-edge technology, including advanced fighter jets, missile defense systems, and a network of artillery that can engage enemies with precision. Its strategic doctrine emphasizes rapid deployment, mobility, and integrated operations between ground, air, and naval units. South Korea also conducts regular joint exercises with the United States, giving its troops experience in modern combined arms warfare. The key to South Korea's military power is preparation. The army is never caught off guard, and its ability to fight a high-intensity conflict from day one makes it one of the most battle-ready forces in the world. In any conflict on the Korean Peninsula, South Korea can respond decisively, backed by strong technological integration and disciplined soldiers who are trained for the worst-case scenarios. The 5th position is occupied by France, a nation whose military strength combines independence, technological capability, and expeditionary power. France maintains full-spectrum armed forces, including nuclear weapons, modern fighter jets, naval carriers, and overseas military bases, allowing it to project power across continents. French forces are highly experienced in rapid deployment operations, particularly in Africa and the Middle East, where they have intervened multiple times to stabilize conflict zones. The country places a strong emphasis on elite training, modern equipment, and strategic mobility, ensuring that its forces can operate effectively in diverse environments, from deserts to urban areas. France also invests in cyber and intelligence capabilities, providing a critical edge in modern warfare. Unlike armies that depend heavily on alliances, France is capable of independent action, making it a global military actor that can influence conflicts far beyond its borders. Its combination of experience, training, and strategic foresight positions it as one of the most effective and versatile militaries in the world today. The fourth position belongs to India, a military powerhouse defined by its scale, strategic location, and growing technological sophistication. India has one of the largest standing armies in the world, capable of sustained operations across multiple terrains, from deserts to mountains, jungles to coastal regions. The Indian military has long focused on regional threats, but in recent years, it has expanded its capabilities to include modern fighter jets, sophisticated missile systems, naval carriers, and cyber warfare units. India's strength lies in its ability to mobilize massive forces quickly, while maintaining coordination across Army, Navy, and Air Force divisions. Beyond sheer numbers, India invests in training specialized units for counterinsurgency, mountain warfare, and rapid reaction operations. Its strategic doctrine emphasizes both deterrence and readiness, making it a regional stabilizer and a global player. India's nuclear arsenal adds another layer of security, giving it the ability to influence strategic calculations beyond its immediate neighbors. In any conflict scenario in South Asia, India's military would not just react, it could actively shape the battlefield. Russia claims the third spot, a military giant defined by its vast resources, experience, and global reach. Russia's military doctrine emphasizes overwhelming firepower, rapid escalation, and the integration of land, air, and sea forces. Its army is supported by thousands of tanks, artillery units, and mechanized infantry divisions capable of launching sustained operations over large territories. The Russian Navy maintains a significant presence in both the Atlantic and Pacific, while its air force includes some of the most advanced fighter jets and long-range bombers in the world. Perhaps most critical to Russia's military influence is its nuclear arsenal, which serves as a strategic deterrent capable of countering any adversary. Russia has demonstrated its ability to project power beyond its borders through both conventional and unconventional operations, combining battlefield experience with strategic patience. While modernization programs continue, Russia's strength lies not only in hardware, but also in command structure, intelligence integration, and a military culture that prioritizes decisive action in conflict. Any global power calculation must include Russia as a decisive factor, capable of influencing outcomes far beyond its borders. The second strongest army in the world is China, a rising global military superpower whose growth over the past 2 decades has been nothing short of extraordinary. China has transformed its military from a manpower-heavy force into a modern, technology-driven fighting machine. Its naval expansion includes aircraft carriers, submarines, and a powerful surface fleet capable of controlling regional waters. China has invested heavily in missile technology, cyber warfare, electronic warfare, and space capabilities, ensuring that it can strike targets with precision and defend its assets from adversaries. Chinese forces have trained extensively for joint operations, combining air, land, sea, and cyber units to operate in highly coordinated campaigns. Its domestic defense industry allows China to produce weapons at scale, giving it a long-term advantage in sustained conflicts. The Chinese military strategy focuses on controlling key regions, deterring rivals, and projecting influence beyond its borders. Combined with a rapidly modernizing navy, advanced air force, and growing technological edge, China's military power now directly challenges established superpowers and shapes global security dynamics. At the very top stands the United States, the undisputed global military leader, whose strength is defined not only by numbers but by reach, technology, and versatility. The U.S. military maintains bases across every continent, giving it the ability to respond to crises anywhere in the world within hours. Its navy includes the most advanced aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines, and surface fleets capable of dominating sea lanes. The Air Force operates stealth jets, long-range bombers, and unmanned systems designed for precision strikes in contested environments. Beyond conventional forces, the United States excels in intelligence, logistics, cyber capabilities, and special operations, allowing it to fight wars in multiple theaters simultaneously. The U.S. military is also deeply integrated with allied forces, particularly NATO, giving it a force-multiplying effect unmatched anywhere in the world. Its nuclear arsenal ensures strategic deterrence, while cutting-edge technology in drones, hypersonic weapons, and artificial intelligence keeps it at the forefront of modern warfare. The United States does not just fight wars, it defines how wars are fought, giving it a unique position as the most powerful military force on the planet.